You know those big, powerful warships called cruisers? Well, their time is pretty much over. It's super rare to see one now, with only the US and Russia still hanging on to a few old ones. This is a huge change in how navies think about sea power. So, what's the deal? Why has everyone ditched the cruiser? The main reason cruisers are fading out is that a newer, better ship has stepped up, the modern destroyer. Back in the day, cruisers did it all. They led fleets, protected aircraft carriers from air attacks, and fought other ships head-on. But now, today's destroyers are so packed with tech. We're talking fancy combat systems, powerful radars, and tons of missiles that they can do pretty much everything a cruiser used to do. The line between them has totally blurred. And then there's the money, of course. Cruisers are huge, which means they cost a ton to build, run, and keep in shape. Destroyers are just cheaper, plain and simple. With military budgets being tight, it makes way more sense to go with the destroyer. They're also built in a way that makes them super easy to upgrade with the latest and greatest tech. Trying to do that with an old-school cruiser is a nightmare and costs a fortune. Just look at the US Navy. Their last cruisers are about to retire and they have no plans to build new ones. That says it all. Besides all that, sea battles just aren't fought the same way anymore. The whole idea of big ships lining up and blasting each other with huge guns? Today, it's all about striking from far away with aircraft carriers and sneaky submarines. They can hit targets from hundreds of miles out. A cruiser's big guns don't mean as much when the fight is over before you even see the enemy. Plus, the new threats like super-fast missiles and swarms of drones are just better handled by flexible ships like destroyers and frigates. Now, even though the classic cruiser is on its way out, some countries are building new massive warships that kind of feel like a modern take on them. China's Type 055 is a great example. It's so big the US just calls it a cruiser anyway. These new ships are designed to lead fleets and carry a boatload of missiles, but they're not for old-school sea fights. They're built for a new era of warfare, focused on things like stopping ballistic missiles and launching long-range attacks. So, to wrap it all up, as destroyers got better and more versatile, the once mighty cruiser became a magnificent but outdated giant from another time. Its powerful legacy is now sailing quietly off into the sunset.